Ten Best Picks presents the top 10 best outdoor solar light. Starting at number 10. RIKON Power Tools 70-220 VSR. The next wood lathe on this list of recommendations is the bigger version of a mini lathe that made the top 5. RIKON's Power Tools VSR midi lathe is very much like the 70-100 mini lathe, not only in terms of design, but also the functionality. Compared to its smaller version, this midi lathe packs in double the power with a 1 horsepower motor. Its swing capacity of 12.5 inches and spindle capacity of 20 inches are adequate to allow you to create large platters or bowls. It is not just a motor that is twice as good as its mini version. It features an impressive 24-position index head, which offers unbelievable accuracy for creating patterns and designs. We especially liked its dual functions of forward as well as reverse turning. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. At number 9. PSI Woodworking PENPAL. If pen turning is your passion, then you'll appreciate the incredible utility you'll get from the PENPAL pen making lathe. At only £15, this fully featured pen turning workhorse easily travels outside the home or conveniently goes or stores pretty much anywhere in your house or outside. Use as a second lathe, always ready for sanding, finishing or making extra pens. Precision engineered and easy to set up and use. Equipped with a 2-dust collection hood for cleaner air and less dust. Fitted with a heavy-duty tool rest preset to minimize adjustment. Contains mounting holes and flange to securely mount or clamps your lathe to almost any surface. Made of extruded anodized aluminum. Number 8 of my list. Or 21.3. 2 amp 8. If you are new in the turning world and want something that won't cost you much, allowing you to sharpen your ability, then go for it. It's a variable speed lathe, but with an underpowered motor. So very limited, but enough for the beginner to take off. Not for the high quality, but for the great price. No brand will give you such an affordable rate when you're going for a new machine. Getting variable speed at this range is worth mentioning. In the previous model, 3420T had an unsustainability problem for the motor. The size of the faceplate and motor with this one is the main difference. Coming at number 7. Shop Fox W1704 and 1/3. Very well made for any novice as well as regular turners who likes the small spindle works. Almost all the 8 swing lathes are below a half HP motor. Now you know your projects as well as the limitations. But for the category, it's among the best-selling lathes of all time, a solid unit among all the other machines. My experience has overall been positive. I have turned plenty of acrylic pens and some tiny bangles for my friend's small shop here in Vermilion Street. He had 3 units in total, including HF and WEN. I found Shop Fox much better in action. It was way less vibrating, even in the used condition. I've heard complaints that the tool rest does not stay in position, but I found mine very well aligned. The variable speed control was easy to use and convenient, which is something we all want to have nowadays to get rid of the belt-changing pain. At number 6. Gigalumi Solar Pathway Lights. Looking for some high lumens which can really brighten up your surroundings without going high on electricity? Well, you can count upon this solar pathway light with much brighter and more efficient than any other pathways light you can get from the market. It comes in a pack of 6, and every included light is guaranteed to offer you with all the clear and brighter illumination. The lights come along with a bronze metal finish, and this would certainly give it an elegant look during its usage in your gardens, lawns or any other given area. The lenses are made up of tear ripple glass that gives them a stronger look than the plastic-bodied lenses. Talking about its usage, you just need to turn on the switch under the cap and then gently push it into the soil. Well, you don't need to worry about its functioning as the solar light would automatically grasp all the solar power in the day and then reflects it back in the night time. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Halfway of my listed number 5. RIKON Power Tools 70-10510. RIKON is a trustworthy brand among turners. To be honest, it was quite tough not to give this unit a place over the Excelsior and PSI. I heard some saying that this is just a glorified harbor freight tool, and I don't agree with that either. HF has a grumble about their motor, that it gets hot very soon, but it looks like RIKON 70 to 105 got a better motor on it. One thing you will notice, if you shop around, this one goes on sale a lot. To me, its Kinda will give you quite the same feel as the 70 to 100, which has 2 inches of advantage in the bed swing. I know people using it for more than 5 years now and still want to stick to it. Again, it's not a variable motor. If you are getting tired of changing belts and don't want to do it anymore, I suggest you either go with the Turncrafter or install the PSI variable speed motor. Easy solution. There isn't much to talk about the cons as they act individually. Things happen when you are actually on the field and working on the machine. Coming in at number 4 of my list, ShopFox W1752. ShopFox Mini is pretty famous among beginners, and they are offering almost everything possible for the price. But still, I think a little lower would have been great. I think you won't regret it if you are happy to stick with a 10-swing lathe. Absolutely a good idea to start with. I haven't heard anyone saying they got any buyer's remorse, unless they have grown big in the profession. They did have some negative reviews for bad quality controls and parts unavailability, but they have upgraded. You won't find anything significant about the performance. The most brutal review that caught my attention from a woodturner was like 11 years ago, nothing significant in the past few years. Most of the recent complaints are related to shipping. At number 3. Excelsior Mini Lathe. Absolutely. It's heavy duty for a little benchtop. Number 2 Morse taper with 1x8 TPI with the extended bed option, everything under the range for this 1/2 HP, 83 pounds little beast. It's been almost 3 years with this lathe and still impressive. There was almost the same lookalike unit from HF, but I found Rockler with much more positive reviews of enjoyable user experiences from many miniature woodturners. I've heard that the motor bogs down after a short run. Maybe I got lucky that mine is a healthy one, but these are all underpowered motors, so I respect their limitations. The only drawback for me that it's not variable speed, but if you want, you can change the factory motor with variable speed. I changed mine from Penn State. But honestly, changing the belt is not that of a big deal to many turners. Learning something traditional way is always classic. As mini wood lathes are not ideal for bowls, so I use my JET MIDI to handle the bowls instead. Coming at number 2. Delta Industrial 46 to 460. Perhaps the best MIDI lathe on this list, this product from Delta certainly deserves considerable praise. It comes with a knockout bar, tool rest base, wrenches, live center, chrome 3-inch faceplate, manual, and 10-inch and 6-inch tool rest. Let's see what makes this wood lathe tick. You should know right off the bat that the industrial variable speed MIDI lathe from Delta is perfect for professional woodworkers. Although it is a MIDI lathe, you can efficiently complete some heavy-duty projects with this powerful machine. Beginners should preferably get accustomed to using a mini lathe before switching to this machine. A 1-horsepower motor powers it. Having the most significant swing capacity in its class gives it a significant competitive edge. We especially liked how the required speeds can be selected without changing the belt position, thanks to its 3-pulley speed ranges. And number 1. WEN 34027 12-inch. Benchtop wood lathes are designed for small projects that require limited power and spindle swing capacity. The 3420T benchtop wood lathe from WEN comes with a flat wrench, 2 hex wrenches 3mm and 5mm, an accessory holder, a knockout rod, a headstock spur center, and a tailstock cup center. Unlike the majority of MIDI and full-size lathes that offer continuous speed control, the WEN 3420T lathe offers 5 discrete speed settings: 520, 900, 1400, 2150, and 3400 RPM. We especially like the thoughtful inclusion of a 125-inch faceplate that can be used for non-spindle workpieces like cups and bowls. You will not have to worry about power capabilities with this machine as its 4.5A motor provides optimal torque for a benchtop lathe. Also, its durable build and 70+ pound frame ensure that there is no wobbling or vibration during operation. And it is one of the most reasonable lathes you can find, so it is perfect for beginners. Comes with an easy-to-use lever clamping system that can be used to precisely adjust the tailstock, as well as the tool rest perfectly fits workpieces that are up to 8 inches wide and 12 inches long. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, share this video and hit the like button.